I've been prescribed Synthroid for my thyroid. What else can I do to optimize my thyroid? Hey there, welcome to Ask the Fertility Experts, a daily Q&A show where we'll be answering your fertility questions. I'm Sarah Clark, founder of Fab Fertile. We specialize in low AMH, high FSH, diminished ovarian reserve, and premature ovarian insufficiency or failure. I will be joined by Dr. Tabatha Barber. She is triple board certified in obstetrics, gynecology, menopause, and functional medicine. If you have a question, simply go to Fab Fertile Inc. on Instagram, leave me a DM and drop your question there, and we will answer your question on an upcoming show. That's Fab Fertile Inc. on Instagram. I've been prescribed Synthroid for my thyroid. What else can I do to optimize my thyroid? We see this a lot with the couples we work with, the low AMH and high FSH and premature ovarian insufficiency and diminished ovarian reserve. We see thyroid issues. Either it's undiagnosed Hashimoto's, so autoimmune issues, and we're not diagnosing, we're educating. But if we see if there's antibodies, then we refer you back to see your physician. We could see hypothyroid issues that either are, your TSH could be normal, no one's looked at a full panel, or there's subclinical issues with, it's not the thyroid, it may be the liver or the gut. So thyroid issues, I don't know if I'd go to say it's like 99%, maybe 100% of people that have got some thyroid issue going on when we're reviewing their case. And so many times you may already know there is an issue. And so you've been prescribed perhaps Synthroid or Nature-Throid, some sort of medication for your thyroid. But then how do you optimize it? What's your take on this, Dr. Tabatha?
Okay. So your thyroid usually isn't functioning well because of some other outside issue. Thyroids don't just stop working in and of themselves. They're usually under attack because of an autoimmune issue, or they are succumbing to heavy metal burden, too much fluoride, too much pesticide, trauma, infections, radiation, chronic Epstein-Barr. There are reasons that your thyroid is under attack and being asked to work harder and make more thyroid hormones. So if you can figure out that root cause issue, you can finally get control of your thyroid and maybe not even need Synthroid, because Synthroid is just support band-aid to get you to not have symptoms, but it doesn't figure out why your thyroid isn't producing thyroid hormone properly. Some easy situations are vitamin and mineral deficiencies. So the thyroid requires iodine, iron, tyrosine, zinc, selenium, B vitamins, vitamin D for production. So you can't even make those thyroid hormones yourself unless you have adequate amounts of those. Conversion from T4 to active T3 requires adequate amounts of selenium and zinc. And then for your cells to hear the signals, for the thyroid hormone to bind to the cell and send a signal, hey, turn up my metabolism, hey, change my thermostat, you need adequate amounts of vitamin A, you need good mitochondrial health, which usually means regular exercise. And then there's things that interfere with thyroid conversion and create reverse T3. So reverse T3 is a lab that a lot of conventional doctors don't check. And reverse T3 gets elevated from chronic cortisol production, from stress, from a low calorie diet. So sometimes you want to be careful with intermittent fasting or food restriction. Any kind of systemic inflammation, toxins, pesticides, heavy metals, medications. So if you start making too much reverse T3, that talks to your brain and tells your brain, hey, there's enough thyroid hormone being produced, and your TSH level gets suppressed. And so your TSH level might look okay, but it's not because you're making good active T3 hormone appropriately. It's you're making too much reverse T3. So it can be deceiving at first glance if you're only checking a couple labs and not the full panel and not really looking for the root cause issue. So Synthroid is usually not the answer. It's usually a Band-Aid. I would highly recommend trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my thyroid, because your thyroid directly impacts your menstrual cycle and your hormone production and your fertility.
Yeah, optimizing your thyroid is key, and we see it missed all the time. And really trying to figure this out yourself, as Dr. Tabatha was just listing the huge amount of things that could be going on there. Like it's not just one, and the medication can be part of it, but there's how do we optimize your body? So to me, not wasting time trying to figure this out yourself and getting that functional approach that digs deeper and not just looking at the TSH. This is key for your chances of pregnancy success. Thanks so much for being here. If you've got a question that you want answered, simply go to Fab Fertile Inc. on Instagram, send me a DM, and we will answer your question on an upcoming show. That's Fab Fertile Inc. and send me a DM. And please refer to our disclaimer below. Take care.